All right, now the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection is warning residents that bears are starting to emerge from hibernation.
We're joined by Deep's wildlife biologist Jenny Dixon to talk about bears waking up. So our first question for you, thanks for joining us, is are they right on track? Is this early for them? We know that we've had a really warm winter, so how is this affecting the bears?
I think the short answer is it's a combination of both. We have certainly seen bears be a little bit more active in January and February than we do in winters where we've got a lot colder temperatures and a lot more snow cover. But it is right about the time that we usually start reminding residents that it's time to get back in the habit of being vigilant. You know, bears are waking up. They're starting to move around pretty consistently around the state right now, and that's going to continue to increase over the next couple of weeks. So while we've had sort of the opportunity to be a little complacent over the winter months, now is the time to start thinking about being bear aware and remembering the things that we have to do to live with them a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a good reminder in the video we're showing right now, a bear strolling through somebody's house. Where does the bear population stand right now in Connecticut?
The bear population is steadily increasing, and you know what we tend to pay a little bit more attention to are the numbers of sightings we get with female bears and cubs, and that has been increasing statewide and spreading out in terms of where they're being seen. So that means we have a healthy reproducing population that's growing pretty steadily. We're also seeing increased conflict rates for bears and human conflict. So that's another slightly concerning thing for us as the population expands.
And what about bears entering homes? We just showed a video of a bear in the middle of someone's kitchen. Why is that happening, and is there an increase of bears actually entering homes?
Yeah, 2022 was a record year for us in terms of bears entering homes. We had just shy of 70 home entries in 2022, which is really amazing when you think about it. Part of why that happens is because bears become what we call habituated in food conditions. So they get used to getting an easy meal, whether it's from a bird feeder, a trash can, something like that, around our houses and our homes. And then they start to associate people with places to find food. They start to lose their fear of people. They get a little bit more bold. They can sometimes get very aggressive, and that's what leads them to start going into houses to look for food. It's sort of like when you train your dog, you give them a positive reinforcement for something, so they're getting a positive reinforcement for finding food in our yard, and then as they start to get attracted by other smells, they think, well, maybe I can try the garage, or how about the screen porch, or wow, there's a really good smell in that kitchen, and next thing you know, they're in the house.
All right, time for us all to be vigilant and be careful. Jenny Dixon, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
You're very welcome.